sorry that your thumb is in considerable pain.
I think it's bruising. Can you do that?
Yeah, maybe you should go to the doctor.
For a thumb?
I mean, you said it was really bad.
I know, it hurts.
Well, actually, my boss, she has this condition. I forgot what it's called, but it's where your eyes are so dry that when you wake up in the morning, when you go to open them, there's so little like liquid or like eye juice
moist.
that it rips
eye juice?
eye juice, and it rips the cornea. Like, it literally rips the cornea. She, like, couldn't open them, and she had to get eye drops. And I guess it's, like, a common thing for older people. They just don't produce as much as the eye juice that is needed.
So those are called tears?
Eye juices.
That's disgusting.
No, but seriously, like, it's really painful. You can barely open your eyes. And then they get so damaged, like, the skin on your eye gets so damaged that when you go to open your eyes, it actually pulls the skin until eventually your eye begins to leak. The corneas leak the juice inside, like, you know, that creates the eye. Like, it actually starts leaking. It's exceptionally painful, she said. Isn't that interesting?
That's disgusting.
I know it's disgusting, but it's okay.
This is why we need video for this podcast, because if people could see my face right now.
All right, let's start the show. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's the last one. You sure you don't want to try? You give it a go?
What's up?
Okay.
I'm delirious.
All
I
right.
can't.
Hello and welcome to the Strive Nation podcast, the podcast where we talk about the monotony of daily life. But that's okay, because sometimes that's exactly what you need in this crazy world. My name is Cory Estreen, and as always, I'm joined with my favorite host that I could ever have in the world, my fiance, Taylor Huff. How are you doing tonight?
I'm delirious.
You're delirious. Good.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be a damn good episode.
Yeah.
What are we talking about tonight?
Tonight we are doing our December monthly scoop, obviously. But we thought it'd be fun to do a little end of year recap.
Yeah, because guess what, guys? Season 2 is over, baby. This is the last episode of Season 2. Going into the next year, 2022, what is it going to bring? I have no idea.
That's wild.
I know.
I don't know what happened the last 6 months. It just
Yeah, and we
gone.
got to plan so many new cool things for next year for you guys too.
Yes.
So, what are we drinking tonight?
Tonight, I am tired. So I'm drinking an eggnog latte.
Eggnog latte. Very nice. Eggnog is one of the things that I never got into. My pops always used to drink eggnog, or I think he still does, and that never could do it. It's kind of like a sweet, it reminds me of like, I don't know, like some sort of creamy spit up or something.
Ew.
Yeah.
I love eggnog, and usually Starbucks has an eggnog latte, and then I'll get a dirty chai latte made with eggnog, and it's so good. They didn't bring eggnog lattes back this year, but it's fine because I get to make them at home.
Oh, good.
So, yeah. And
Good.
I need the caffeine right now.
I do like how you always make these like intricate drinks that I don't have the patience for. It's like, Cory, do you want this, very interesting thing with the little foamer thing and the whipping of the thing and the thing? And I'm like, yes, that thing tastes good. Yes, please.
I made you a caramel latte this morning.
Yes, it was good.
You're
I liked
spoiled.
it. Yes, I am.
What are you drinking?
Indeed. Well, this is the last pop of the year that you guys will
Oh
ever
my
get.
God.
Get ready. Enjoy it. You may want to record it. You'll never hear it again. I'm just kidding. Woo!
Ooh, that's nice.
It is a fruit smash hard seltzer. Also, the flavor is berry blast. How refreshing.
You like?
Ooh, yeah, that's yummy.
It's really good.
You know what it reminds me of, actually? Is, in those, like, fancy hotels, how they have those little water buckets with, like, fruit in it? Mm-hmm. Like a carbonated version of that.
Like spa water.
Yeah, yummy.
Yeah.
Super yummy.
So yummy. It's my iced coffee sound for you.
Nice. Nice. Before we start the show, make sure that you go right now and follow on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Strive Nation Pod for all the coolest content on the internet. And for you visual people, head over to YouTube and smash the subscribe button and like every video to show that you care. Okay, Let's move on to the show. But first!
Upvotes and downvotes.
Upvotes and downvotes. Ladies first.
My upvote is my Christmas present I got from Cory. He bought us tickets to see the Nashville Ballet, but we're seeing their Attitude concert, which is really cool. We get to see two pieces that are relatively pretty famous, and then we get to see their new works as well. But it's in the studio, so we get to do a Q&A afterwards with the cast and the choreographers and the artistic director. It'd be really cool.
I don't know anything about ballet. I'm intrigued, for sure. I will learn lots.
Yes.
Yes.
You'll enjoy it. It's not a classical ballet.
Well, I do enjoy the male form, so...
Well, you're going to see a lot of male form up in your face.
All right.
They just wear dance belts and tights.
Well, that's okay. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
Okay.
Well, for all the dancing and the tights and things.
It'll be fun. We get to dress up all bougie and stuff.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Let's do that.
What's your upvote?
My upvote is I'm very excited to go home for Christmas to see our families.
Woo!
Get to spend a lot of time with my mother doing stuff right when we get there. And then Dad's having some sort of a ugly sweater party, which should be nice. And then with your family, Christmas and hanging out and doing the things that they always do. Mm-hmm. And then right after that, coming back here and we get to drive down to see more family.
To Savannah.
Yeah. So cold winter, warm winter.
Yeah, it's literally going to be freezing cold. And then Savannah should be at least mid-60s for New Year's.
So it'll be nice. We get lots of time, a couple weeks worth. So it'll be super fun, very excited, well worth and well needed.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
We're going to go to the cemetery and eat all the oysters.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. So, family, if you're listening, we'll see you soon.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, actually.
Thank you, working remote.
All right. Let's get into some down votes. What's your down vote?
Okay. So my down vote is I'm going home for Christmas very early because I can work remote, and I wanted an obnoxiously cheap flight. So that means I'm going home early. So I decided to plan and cram in as much Christmas in Nashville as possible. And to be honest, I'm freaking exhausted. We've gone to different Christmas holiday pop-ups multiple times. I did the Christmas shopping. And then I decided to plan our office's Secret Santa because I'm not doing enough already. And so today I baked cookies, record a podcast. I have to get ready. I have to pack for 2 weeks. And then I'm going to Savage Christmas Bingo till 2 in the morning. And then I'm waking up at 5 to go to work and then get on a plane.
Yeah, that sounds tiring.
I really overdid it.
Yeah, I can't do anything because I have an admin day at work and I have to get up early. So
yeah,
that is what it is.
Yeah, I overplanned. It's fun and it's worth it. It's just right now my eye is twitching real bad, and it's because I'm stressed as fuck.
Nice.
Good. It's fine. What's your down vote?
We will talk about it, but there were some pretty crazy winds and tornadoes heading through the middle of the country here, and it knocked out power to my office with my mining rigs in it.
Ooh.
So I was down for mining for a few days on top of trying to get a couple of the rigs set up and have rig 3 going. So yeah, it knocked out power. It was interesting. We'll talk about it, but
so you lost some money? Just
a little bit, not too much. Not one ETH in gas fees much, but you know.
Say, you're pretty used to losing money anyway.
Yeah,
so.
At this point, it's this crypto thing, guys. Just saying, there's more. There's a lot of making money, but there's also a lot of losing money from random things that happen. It's not like the stocks. It's much more volatile. It's all a learning experience.
It's a good learning experience.
It's good. It's fun. It's
got high rewards.
Yeah. Very, very fun.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into the monthly scoop. The last monthly scoop of the year.
Yes.
December. It's Christmas. Let's get some of these bad news out of the way, because that's what news is, right? Yeah. It's all bad because that's what sells. Sex sells. I'm just kidding. We're not selling sex. But news, bad news. Bad news sells.
Yeah, it's December, it's Christmas, so obviously there's freaking tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
So we had, how many? I think they said there was over 8 tornadoes tornadoes in Kentucky and Tennessee. Nashville did not get hit. It was literally like 2 on either side of Nashville. So we were good.
Yeah.
Did we get woken up and we were up for like an hour and a half? Yes.
Yeah, I had flashbacks to last year. It was like, here we go, we're ready for it. Time to jump in the tub.
The alarm went off on my phone, and I was like, we should get up. And he's laying in bed, and I got fully dressed and had my shoes on. I'm like, we should really get up. And then the sirens outside started going off, and then Cory jumped out of bed.
Yeah,
Pretty
I was
fast.
watching it. The wind was pretty insane, though.
Oh my
like
God,
80
yeah.
to 120 mile an hour winds. I've very rarely have I ever seen that speed of wind before. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. The trees are like blowing over sideways.
It was so weird. And you could see the rain kind of moving in like a, not kind of like a cyclone kind of figure, just
Yeah.
because the wind was so fast. Yeah. It knocked over the poor little menorah,
Yep.
which is sad. But the Christmas tree survived. So.
Yeah, and I was waiting for it to come around the UPS building like last year. We were just like, here it comes, get ready! And it didn't.
We didn't take shelter. We were trying to videotape.
Well, we had more than enough time to seek shelter this time. This time it was all on us if we died.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
saying.
Last time was the city's fault. This time was 100% us. So, anyways, tornadoes in Tennessee, tornadoes in Kentucky. There was an Amazon building that collapsed, so a lot of people hurt and injured. A ton of people hurt and injured in like Kingston Place and Bowling Green. So, as of right now, there's over 70 people who've been killed. And then I think it was up to 100 people injured. So, not really something to joke about because it was very bad and it was super dangerous. But we were good. Yeah.
Yeah, and there were actually, the work got knocked out too. Lots of places got knocked out around. And there were like, in the Nashville like area, metropolitan area, 88,000 instances of power outages. People were out of power for like a day to 2 days, some of them.
It was that wind.
Yeah, it knocked out a lot of stuff.
The wind was gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a word.
Oh, I did find something. Okay, so a lot of people will say because it's like, 70 degrees in December in Nashville, because we got tornadoes in December. Obviously, people want to jump to like climate change and stuff.
Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, because it has nothing to do with the like severe temperature fluctuations because we're to the south and to the north. We're like right in the middle.
Right.
Has nothing
like there
to do with
wasn't
that.
a heat wave going through the south and then freaking like 7 inches of snow in Wisconsin. Like
Yeah, 'cause
that definitely didn't create a vortex of temperatures mixing. Global warming, climate change, right? So I found out that some people on the left were essentially blaming, because it happened, obviously Tennessee is a Republican state, we're pretty red. They were blaming us. They were blaming the fact that we got tornadoes as a lesson to be learned about climate change. So
yeah, it's karma, bro.
Literally, that's what it is. Okay, so there was this, I just found one instance. He's a former writer and producer of The Late Night with David Letterman. And there's a bunch of them. This is just the one I picked out. This is what he tweeted about the storm. Do you know that killed over 70 people?
Yeah.
Sorry, Kentucky. Oh, obviously he deleted these tweets too. So he says,
Well, of course he did.
obviously. So one says, sorry, Kentucky. Maybe if your 2 senators hadn't spent decades blocking legislation to reduce climate change, you wouldn't be suffering from climate disasters. If it's any consolation,
Mitch McConnell.
McConnell and Rand have fucked over all of us too.
Yeah, because it's the Tennesseans' fault. Even if it, like, honestly, that's just a horrible thing to say.
Isn't that so? Like, people lost their lives.
Yeah.
And people lost their entire homes.
I don't understand. It's like that same lady last time that was like blaming karma on the Waukesha
on the
parade.
Waukesha parade,
Like
yeah.
these people are horrible human beings.
How do you think like that?
I don't know.
I just think like, man, you're fucking bitter.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Isn't
It's
that
like,
wild?
haha, you deserve to die because you're stupid senators or whatever political bias you have. Great, ha
Yeah.
ha ha. Wow. Yeah, I don't know those
I'm
people.
like, also, yeah, our senators definitely were the ones who triggered a tornado.
Yeah.
How
it's-
stupid are
yeah,
you?
Yeah. Even if it was climate change, it's like, yes, 2 senators in the middle of Kentucky and
Are
Tennessee
responsible.
are responsible for what happened because a tornado randomly appeared. It's
Yeah.
all hundreds and thousands of years on climate change is all because of these 2 senators. This guy needs
What
to get,
assholes.
Yeah, this guy, I can't.
I know. I just thought that was, I'm like, okay. peoples.
All right, Jessie Smollett.
Yes, he's guilty.
Jessie Smollett, the guy who does hate crimes against himself.
Is guilty of committing hate crimes against himself.
Right. Yeah. He's like, it was horrible. I put a noose around my own neck and I hung myself until I couldn't breathe, and then I let it go.
My God.
Yeah, and then I was found with the noose. I was also found on camera with the two gentlemen who went to the store to buy said stuff to hang me with. It was great.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he still had his Subway sandwich.
And he still had his Subway sandwich. Yeah. Yeah. What a horrible oppression.
I know.
He is.
I forget which article who said it. It was a couple different resources. Said that his hate crime hoax, spent over or close to $20,000 in police budget to obviously research and do all the man hours and everything. I'm like, wow, $20,000 in Chicago. That probably could have done a lot for, a neighborhood in need. Yeah, but
I'm with you on this.
It just is crazy to think about. Like, dude, you're already super, super famous and you have a ton of money. Why did you need?
I don't know, because they're all about this narrative, man. They're trying to prop themselves up on this mantelpiece, be like, look, I was a part of this oppression, and look what happened to George Floyd. Yeah, not a good dude by any means. No. But now he's like this weird hero to all these people, and I'm like, he was not a good person. Why are you all celebrating this man? Yeah, something horrible happened to him, but I feel like Jesse was trying to do the same thing to himself. Mm-hmm. And then it was just
he's trying to become a martyr.
Yeah,
but alive, so he can still get the attention.
Yeah, right, alive, so he can get the attention. It was what a piece of shit.
I know,
as Steven Crowder would say.
We do have positive news. Dave Rubin, who we really enjoy, is finally moving to Florida.
Saw it happening, man.
I know. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I mean, Florida is also more his style. I feel like warm weather, the whole libertarian, the people, yeah. He gets, I don't know.
Lifestyle, just kind of like easy breezy.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah. So Dave Rubin's a political commentator. He has a show.
The Rubin Report?
Thank you. The Rubin Report. I was going to mess it up. The Rubin Report, he's written several books. One is called Don't Burn This Book. We talked about it on, I think, our first or second ever podcast.
Yeah.
So, really awesome dude.
Yeah, check out his show on YouTube. 1.6 million subscribers.
Yep.
Always gives some really good insight onto things.
Has his own tech company called Locals.
Yeah.
I feel like he should be getting paid for this right now.
Yeah, partnered with Rumble.
Dave Rubin, please
have us on your show. Actually, next time we gotta do the Locals thing and see him. See him in Nashville when he comes. We were thinking he was going to come to Nashville. Didn't come to Nashville, but...
No, he did. He was only here for 24 hours.
No, I know, but I knew he was going to go to Florida eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He has family in Florida. Him and, Trump are, BFFs at this point. So.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing, is if you guys don't realize yet, Nashville is kind of, the best. So, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another super sad random note, but good news or something to be excited about. So Candace Owens, who's another political commentator, has her own show, Daily Wire, lives in Nashville, all the things. She just interviewed President Donald Trump in person. They did a full-fledged interview, and it's coming out, I forget when. I think it's next week, I believe right before Christmas. You can only watch it on the Daily Wire, but I'm so freaking pumped to watch that interview.
Yeah, and frankly, it will be the best interview ever. Pretty much, if I must say so myself, the best interview.
That was really good.
Thanks.
I'm mildly impressed right now.
Yeah, so moving on from Dave Rubin.
Hey, guess what, guys? You're spending more money, and you're not getting more for it.
Yes. Yes. The annual inflation rate has accelerated to 6.8% for this year, which is more than, what is it, it's close to double. I think last year was 4%.
It's close to double. It is the highest since June of 1982.
Yeah, so if you think the government isn't printing money and we're losing the value of the dollar, eventually a dollar will be worth a television. Just wait, guys. Yeah, that's why people are dumping their money into crypto and other things,
Crypto,
tangible goods,
minerals.
Yeah, everything else, because the dollar it doesn't, yeah. And that's what's really sad, is because people want the dollar. Other countries, if they chose to have something, it would be the dollar. And it's inflating so much that it's insane.
That it's freaking useless.
Yeah, it's a weird situation because the dollar is super coveted by the rest of the world, like the U.S. dollar. But at the same time, the value of the dollar,
in the U.S.
is inflating. So it's like, that's nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's almost like people warned us this was going to happen, and we didn't listen to them and just kept giving out trillions of dollars anyways. It's like, there's consequences.
Well, but don't you know, though, 3.5 trillion equals 0.
You're right.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, that's,
It makes the dollar equal 0.
Yeah, according to Biden, it equals 0. So, yeah.
So we all need raises to compensate for the, inflation. That's what I'm going with,
I just got a raise. I'm happy with it.
I'm hoping for a raise. I think they'll get one.
Bring that dough.
I'm the only one sticking around at this point. So.
I know. We're modeling the position after you, Taylor, except no one stays. So
I'll get some minions underneath me eventually.
Well, if you call them minions, maybe not, but
not to their faces.
All right. In some news that isn't very heartwarming, there was a shooting at Oxford High School in Michigan.
Yes. So there's 4 students killed, 6 students, and 1 teacher injured. Saw some footage from it. It's really sad. What's even more sad is there was threats about the school. I think it was like a week before, a couple of days before. Students could feel that something was wrong and kept saying, I feel like something's wrong. I feel like something's going to happen. And then something did happen. So, not fun. Proud of the teachers and the students who took action to protect the other people around them. That's really all you can do.
The shooting stories are done. Let's move on to the pornography.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah. So, Josh Duggar, who Cory doesn't know who that is, he's a reality TV star. He was on the show with the Duggar family with like the 10,000 kids. He was one of the kids on the show. He's obviously a grown man now. He had some child pornography charges come out against him, and he was just found guilty this past week, which is good.
He Bill Cosby'd up in this shit.
I don't know what to say to that. And
I could try doing a Steven Crowder Bill Cosby impersonation, but it would come out rough.
That would go out very bad. I forget if it was his wife or his sister, also has charges against her too for reckless endangerment of children because of the pornography charges. So,
wow.
If you did bad things, you deserve to go to jail.
Yeah, go to jail and stay there. We don't need you.
Yeah, exactly. So, But good that he's behind bars. Speaking of someone who's not behind bars.
Not anymore.
O.J. Simpson is 100,000% a free man. He was granted early release from his parole. So now he can go into a bar and wear his tiny leather gloves. No laugh. I thought that was funny. Damn. I really thought that was a winner.
Well, good for you.
I don't know why. I hope you're laughing at home. Or just laugh at me. That's
She's
fine.
like, oh God, this did not land.
No.
Yes, but he is out.
He's
so
out.
Everyone beware. No, we don't want to relapse here. So, okay, more funny news. Miss Universe.
Okay, yeah. The rest are all like fun and pop culture. No more sadness here. So, Miss Universe 2021 was crowned. Miss India won the title. She's freaking gorgeous and beautiful.
When are they not, though? Like,
Well,
it's like, oh, damn, this year's Miss Universe, ugly as fuck, Like, when has that ever been a thing?
Well, okay, I guess, like, sometimes when you see, like, Miss Teen or, like, Miss, this is coming from a pageant kid, sometimes the girls, like, they look pretty, but, like, Miss India is, like, strikingly beautiful.
Okay, well, just next time you find a Miss Universe that isn't striking, just let me know. Okay. Cory, here's one that's not strikingly beautiful.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is Miss USA, for example, is very pretty. She is gorgeous. But you put her next to Miss India, and it's like, yeah, no contest.
Oh, is it because of the whole kind of, Latina, a little darker skin type of a deal?
Well, Miss USA is black this year. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but you know how people say, oh, like the Latina is always really hot, as like a
She...
like, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as ethnicity.
She's Indian.
I know, but that skin color, the skin color, like the
olive tone.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Olive toned.
Wow.
You know how people say olive tone is like really hot?
That's why I'm so hot.
Okay, we're done.
But yes. Yeah, she just has really striking features. Like, her eyes are just so pretty, and she commands... Okay, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I think Miss India is really pretty. Also, Steve Harvey almost fucked it up again. It's like a running gag now, I feel like, at this point, where he almost says the incorrect Miss Universe the past, 3 or 4 years.
Well, I think that instead of Steve Harvey, it should be Joe Biden announcing it.
Oh, fuck no. I'd rather...
The problem is he'd get up on stage to announce, and then he would just, go and, take them by the shoulders and start sniffing them. So,
Ew.
Yeah, it'd be very
As
creepy.
they're getting crowned, he's the one that puts the crown
Yeah, he puts
on them.
the crown on them,
like...
and he comes up next to the... Yeah.
No, I think Steve Harvey...
What? Where are you going? You smell good. Come back.
Oh, I don't like that. I think Steve Harvey should not be allowed to host Miss Universe. I don't think he's funny.
I don't understand why. It's like you couldn't find other hosts. It's like let's pick the most overrated host ever and put him to do this thing.
I feel like maybe he's got a contract or something. Because I know Ryan Seacrest used to do it, and you know what? Ryan does a good job. The thing is, you have all these beautiful women. You kind of need someone like Ryan Seacrest, who's also a beautiful petite man. Then you just got Steve Harvey. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's almost Bill Cosby-y.
Yeah, Bill Cosby-y, yeah. Right?
But yeah, we have a new Miss Universe, a Miss USA, and a Miss Teen USA, and they're all moving to New York after the holidays.
Oh man, really? New York sucks now.
That's where the Miss Universe.
Yeah, but it still sucks. New York blows.
I really like
New York blows big donkey penis.
Okay, well, that's true. You need a vaccine passport.
Yeah.
For everything.
Yeah, you need a passport for everything.
But I love New York.
Yeah, you can't have fun. You need a passport for fun. It's like, hey, show me your passport for fun. Here you go. Okay, now you can have fun. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, next story. Oh, New York. Wow. Sex and the City. Do you know what Sex in the City is, Cory?
Yeah, it's where these bitches want sex in the city. And they have lots of sex. All the sex.
Do you know, what?
Yeah, it's a TV show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a TV show, and they've done a couple movies. My friend, Katie Cleaves, and I used to be obsessed with Sex in the City. Honestly, I still love Sex in the City. So they came out with a revival, a brand new season. However, there's a little bit of drama. So Kim Cattrall was one of the 4 women originally evolved. She evolved like a Pokemon. Involved with the show, but she had drama with what's Horseface? What's the lady's name?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Thank you. Her and Sarah Jessica Parker really didn't get along. There's drama. So when they're doing the revival, Kim Cattrall was like, fuck no, I'm not working with her. She's toxic. I hate her, blah, blah, blah. So instead of just not bringing her character up in the revival, I haven't watched it yet, but episode 1, they're attending her character's funeral.
Wow. Which
I think is just ruthless. It's like, you think I'm a bitch? Fine. We're attending your funeral for episode 1.
Very nice. The whole, all I got from that story was Horseface equals Sarah Jessica Parker. That's all I know. It's
okay.
Anytime someone even says something about a horse, I instantly think of her.
Yeah.
Horseface. Yep, there she is.
She plays Carrie Bradshaw.
Horseface. And then I start thinking of Matthew McConaughey because they were in a movie together. And then it rolls right into, all right. And then it's downhill from there.
Your mind is an interesting place.
Yeah. Okay, the last pop culture story before we get into these cool end of the year recap things we have.
Yes. So, Miley Cyrus and Pete Davidson are hosting the televised New Year's Eve party together. And you might think, didn't you just talk about Pete Davidson last episode? We did. Last episode, we were talking about how he is apparently dating Kim Kardashian, right?
Right.
So, they were on... Pete Davidson and Miley Cyrus were on Fallon or whoever late night leftist person you want to watch. They were on there, And they confessed that they got matching tattoos together. And Miley Cyrus has been seen leaving Pete Davidson's New York apartment at like wild hours of the night. So they are apparently sneaky dating now.
Okay.
So I think he just sneaky dates all these random famous girls to stay relevant.
Oh, okay.
Except for not really sneaky dates.
Do you guys remember why when I told you like the pop culture thing and why I don't like it? Okay, just remember that. Okay? Let's get into the stuff that actually matters.
That's true. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we have some awesome little recap,
Some
little
fun
favorites.
questions.
Yeah, little questions for you right at the end of the year.
We're going to answer.
We're going to answer.
But we want to hear your answers too.
Yeah. The first one is, what is your favorite episode of the year?
Dang, I wanted to ask you first so I could think about it.
Yeah.
I think my favorite episode of the year might have been the Karen one, to be honest. Only because we had so much fun talking and we were making a lot of jokes.
Yeah, the Karen was a decent one. I just hate that movie, so.
I know. I think it was the funniest and it was the most fun to record because we were like, this lady's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So from a standpoint, that was definitely my favorite one to record.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I freaking hated that movie, so I don't even like, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even like thinking about that movie. That's how much I hated that movie. You know, I do think that like over time our episodes do get better. Mm-hmm. You know, as far as content quality, our cadence, etc., etc. There's a couple episodes that I know the ones I didn't like that stick out in my mind too.
Yeah.
Maybe the one that I like the most, I really, for whatever reason, enjoyed the monthly scoop where we talked about. There's two of them. It's either the Bernie Sanders meme episode. Where we talked about him sitting in chairs, and
Yeah.
it was the presidential, the election. What was it? The ceremony or whatever. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. The inauguration.
The inauguration. Yeah,
word-
yeah.
Oh!
The word you can't. Yeah. So that episode was really funny, and then also the game episode of the movie lines.
Oh, okay. You're right. That Bernie episode was freaking so much fun.
Yeah. Those two are probably my most favorite.
Oh my goodness. I completely forgot those were this year.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Well, the
if you
movie
think
ones.
about 80%, 85% of our episodes were this year. So,
Oh.
so total episode count so far for you guys, we are damn near hitting 1,000 downloads, which obviously doesn't seem like a lot, but to us, it means a lot. You know,
Yeah.
that you've downloaded that many times. It averaged 20 to 30 episode downloads per episode, and this will be the 32nd episode that we've ever released. So
Oh my
we
God.
appreciate you guys letting everyone know that we're here, that we do this, that we love talking to you and getting your input.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thanks whoever just downloaded a bunch of episodes at once, like a week and a half ago.
Some person went and downloaded every single episode and listened to it all in one day.
I want to know
And I
your
was
name.
like, yeah.
I hope you're not a serial
Shout
killer.
out to that person.
Don't kill us.
Okay, so what was your
Next
favorite
one.
memory of 2021?
Oh, okay. I feel like my favorite memory is Disney.
Which one?
Okay, so I have two favorite memories. My first favorite memory from Disney is
You can't have two. You only have one.
I
It's got to be your
can't.
favorite
I
means
can't.
one.
But
Just
there-
like my
I-
episodes. I
I'm
can't
like-
have one. I got to pick one. It was, you know.
you picked two, bro.
I know, but it's probably one of those. You just can't pick one. It's one of those for sure if I had to pick one.
I don't think I can pick.
Okay, fine. Tell me
Okay.
them both.
First one is when you and I went to Hollywood Studios and we went on Rise of the Resistance.
The first time or
The first time.
Okay.
Because it was just so epically amazing. I don't even know if that's a proper sentence, but it was so freaking cool and I felt like a little kid. And then my second one is also going to Hollywood Studios, walking through the tunnel and seeing your dad's reaction of like, what? So cool.
Yeah, my favorite memory of 2021 is also Disney in the cantina having drinks with my parents. With Dad and Miss Chris, that was my favorite memory of 2021. It was just so surreal. Got super lucky to even get in there.
Yeah.
And it was so neat. It was just a great
It was
time.
freaking cool.
Yeah, that was my favorite memory of 2020.
And guess what, guys? We're going back.
Yeah, we're going back again.
We are officially Disney adults
That
now.
is 3 times in 8 months. Do you know that?
I know.
Yeah.
We're Disney adults.
Yeah.
Get us the season passes and the matching fanny
we're
packs.
doing that, and we're doing Hollywood Studios too. So
oh my God,
we're doing Hollywood Studios, and we're doing Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which equals Harry Potter.
Yes.
Obviously.
So it'll be a blast.
Freak yeah.
It'll be freaking awesome, guys.
Super excited.
Another thing, what would you could say? This is kind of interesting. What would you say is your biggest personal achievement or accomplishment for the year?
My biggest accomplishment was saving up 6 months worth of bills. Just kidding.
So if you remember at the beginning of the year, okay, our first episode when we had that New Year's resolution episode, Taylor had said that her New Year's resolution was saving during the year to save 6 months of income saved aside for safety reasons as a safety net. Her total for the year, I'm just kidding, it's probably 0. It is literally 0. There is 0 savings, guys. 0 safety net after that resolution. I just want to have you know.
I'm totally going to make commission this month, so technically... Okay, no, but... I'm sorry, I had to make fun of myself. It was too good not to.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good. No, but for reals.
For reals. I think my biggest accomplishment this year was not getting a new job, but finding work-life balance for the first time ever.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have it really nice right now.
Yeah, I worked from home in my pajamas today, and then I left on my lunch break for an appointment, and then I came back and I kept working in my pajamas, and I got done at like 4:30.
And it was a productive day, too.
Yeah, and I was freaking super productive. I was like, bam, bam, bam.
Well, good for you. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you. What's yours? Still having me? I knew it. I don't know why.
No, actually, you can probably guess what it is. Okay, so imagine this. I'm going to put this in perspective. So my best friend from home back in Wisconsin had told me in January, February to get into cryptocurrency. And back then I used to think like, oh no, it's complicated. It's so much money. I don't understand what I'm doing. It's too big of a risk. All of these things came into play. And then for whatever reason, at the end of April to March to May 1st, I went in hard. Mm-hmm. And I've been mining, getting into things like NFTs for the last 7 months, and I've learned so much, and I'm so like proud of how much I've been able to learn in that time space. Getting into stocks because I got into stocks in early February, and then establishing a Roth IRA and a traditional brokerage account. And establishing a stock plan and a 401k and all these with my company. Like I'm 30 years old and just starting to invest in my future and saving for the future. And I've actually saved an incredible amount over the year, as well as building more growth within the company that I'm currently in. And just being able to expand my cryptocurrency portfolio, learning, building my own company, and getting an office for my rigs, among other things. I've done a lot, I feel like, in the last, in a year's time.
Yeah.
Like, there has been a considerable amount that has happened in a year. And I'm like, that's probably the biggest personal accomplishment is just the growth for something like that. How much I've been able to do. Because it was in a period of 1 year, I did all of that, you know. Lots has happened with NFTs, crypto, you know, stocks, all of my personal, you know, investments. Mm-hmm. So I think that would be it.
That's so good.
Well, it's a long road.
Yeah. One of us has got to save, so.
Yeah, not to get all super mushy, but like I'm just very proud of how much I've been able to learn, you know, because it's scary getting into things you don't understand. It's really scary. And my buddy told me to, And I jumped off. It's like the kid in the side of the pool, and the mom and the parents telling you, jump in, we'll save you. Jump in, we'll save you. And the kid won't do it. It's like I jumped, and yeah, it was scary, and I fell in the water, and I went under the surface a little bit, but I popped back up, and now I learned how to swim, and it's super, super fun. Mm-hmm. So it's just that's the biggest thing I can take. Like 2021 for me was the year of investment and crypto, for sure, like hands down. I've done so much work with everyone. It's very exciting. It's so much fun, and I'm very excited for 2022 and what that may bring as well.
Yeah. It's something you're still passionate about every day.
Oh, yeah.
Which
Every
volumes
day.
Because you get a lot of hobbies, and I feel like kind of burn out of them because you're not perfect at it right away. But with crypto, you've really learned from, like, you fall, you picked yourself back up, you learned from it, you learned how to make it better, you learned how to do this,
And I'm pretty stretched thin as far as my hobbies go, but, like, some things I just get super passionate about, and it's good to see them stick. Mm-hmm. Like crypto, and especially this podcast for all you guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's really cool to see something stick. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, what to expect for next season and next year. It is 2022 in a matter of weeks, guys, and it's season 3 for the Strive Nation podcast.
Oh my god. So we want to see you guys comment on the Facebook, on the Instagram. Check us out on Twitter, and of course watch us on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And comment what you would like to see, because we have some ideas that we're going to save to let you know until they're more hearkened down on. But we got more interviews coming. Mm-hmm. And maybe there's an NFT, a Strive Nation Club NFT collection coming. There's 100%.
Yeah. Very exciting. Very exciting.
We're going to make our own coin. Put Cory's face on it.
Yeah, the Strive Nation coin.
A Striver.
Striver coin.
Yeah.
That would be pretty dope. That'd be
NFTs
pretty dope.
for sure, though.
But the NFT collection for sure. And of course, we will let you guys know when that launches. Mm-hmm. But expect Q1 2022 and season 3. More movie club reviews, more bashing leftists, because that's like my favorite thing to do.
Honestly.
Yeah.
It's our number one hobby.
Yeah, it's going to be great, guys. We're moving away from the COVID stuff. Mm-hmm. We're moving away from all of the craziness, especially of 2020 when we first started this podcast. And it's been a wild ride. 32 episodes in. It has been super fun.
Yeah. We're sticking around.
So, our next episode, remember, bi-weekly uploads on Wednesdays. Season 3, episode 1 will premiere on January 5th, 2022 when we get back from our vacation. We hope that all of you have a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful New Year's. Spend it with your families. Hey guys, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of the Strive Nation podcast with your hosts, Cory, Estreen, and Taylor Huff.
Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at Strive Nation Pod on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Join us for our next episode in 2 weeks. And remember, when the world is upside down, Strive Nation is right side up for you guys. Have a good one.